Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you that looks like it's no contact or no communication. We've got I will wait for a sign from you, and I look for you everywhere. So, sorry, there's like a little drop of candle wax on this one, but we've got somebody who is clearly looking for an opportunity to reconnect with you and apparently feels like you're the one that has to give the sign in terms of that communication. Um, Hi there. Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure what you mean, Joanna. I'm guessing it's Siri. How's it going? I don't know if I remember Los Angeles Pixie, but I love the name. Let's call in Spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, Patricia. Appreciate that. Let's continue. We're going to dive into the situations deck. We need to know why there's a separation here, don't we? All right. Oh. So we have somebody who is feeling trapped by their attraction to you. So there's something a little bit difficult to deny here, something rather alluring about you, which makes this person feel like they can't stop thinking about you. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I've had kind of a crazy week, you guys, so forgive me if I don't remember things that I normally would. Um, yeah, it's been kind of a crazy week. Lots of family, lots of projects going on, so forgive me. We've got history, past happened. But we are no longer connected. So there was definitely something that happened, I think, as a result of someone feeling this deep attraction to you, but maybe not being able to, say anything about it or do anything about it. Because now we have, separation. There's no connection here. Interesting. So we have access granted, and I'm really zeroing in on the fake profile on this card. So you may have somebody that is accessing your social media using a fake profile so that they can kind of keep an eye on you and know what's going on. Because this person is feeling pretty alone. They feel like you just kind of discarded them. So there may have been a pretty significant argument or betrayal that caused you to see this as something that wasn't really worth your time. Redbeard, your style is just amazing. So is yours, Joanna. We've got some pretty cool warriors here, I have to say. All right, we're going to continue with the Rider-Waite. So we have the Page of Cups. I feel like this is somebody who is a little bit less wise than you, possibly actually more naive because of being younger than you. And with Strength in the reverse, they haven't really gone through the same kind of trials and tribulations that you've made it through. So they don't necessarily have the same ability to get through the same things with, your head held up high, right? This person is struggling. There may have been, in particular, a fear of rejection or insecurity at the root cause position here, because somebody is definitely feeling like they've lost the stability in their life or the balance in their life. They may have felt like you brought a lot to that in terms of maybe giving them good advice or helping them figure out what the best course of action was. They are definitely watching you on social media. So we have the Page of Swords and Ten of Cups. They want to know what's going on in your love life. They want to know what's going on in your house or your apartment. They want to know who you're close to. So this is somebody who used to be close to you. But they created something toxic. They created a difficult situation. And after they had, kind of made their departure, or you invited them to take their departure, things started to look up for you. And I feel like a big part of this was because you were able to do something without somebody watching over your shoulder or making you feel guilty about it. With Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you walked away from somebody because they were not being honest or they were not being loyal. And that loyalty, remember, doesn't necessarily have to automatically refer to infidelity. It could be that we're dealing with somebody who was talking about you. We've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Swords. And that really does feel to me like somebody was trying to gossip about you or spread some sort of scandal. And yet here we have the Ace of Swords, almost as if to say somebody was trying to argue against the truth. And they're not going to fare pretty well here because we've got the Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now somebody is worried that whatever they've done is actually going to cause them some grievances instead of you. So this is somebody who tried to frame up a lie as the truth, and now the truth is haunting them. With Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, clarifying the Ten of Cups, I feel like there is, for many of your person's some sort of punishment here. Like they have to watch you have happiness with somebody else because they were not able to step up to the plate and offer you what you were deserving of, right? Hi there, Dina. How are you doing? Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Moon. I think there was a breakup or an ending here between you and somebody you cared about because this person had hidden motives. This person was doing you dirty because it benefited them in some way, only to find out that their betrayal of you kind of ruined their whole plan. So they maybe needed you to be buddy-buddy with them in order for their plan to work. And I feel like your insight of what their true nature was kind of put a stop to whatever they were trying to accomplish. King of Wands, Hierophant in the reverse. This feels like somebody who was going against the grain, maybe arguing in particular against a relationship or some sort of conventional belief. I think more than likely this was a third party trying to criticize a relationship or somebody criticizing their own partner. We have a lot of air energy here, so you may be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We've got the Six of Swords and Death. Something had to drastically change. Somebody maybe even moved elsewhere with that ship imagery, right? But there is safe passage for somebody to a new beginning, even though somebody did their best to try to prevent that from happening. Wow. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse in the exact same position. So clarifying Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We already had the Queen of Pentacles come out in the reverse, and here we have her again in the reverse. So there is loss and bad karma coming to somebody who tried to wish ill upon this Queen of Pentacles in the upright. There we go. So, be careful what kind of energy you send out towards other people because that comes back to you. Even when people have, done the most, I always wish them the best. I wish you healing. I wish you figure out, whatever is stopping you so that you can have a better life. Because I don't want any of that ill will to come back on me. That's not worth it. I also just don't really delight in that. Like, I'd rather hear you got your shit together, Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I think there's been a lot of chatter going on about the end of a relationship or somebody um, being disloyal. And Hermit in the reverse. Whoever has, had some sleepless nights or had a lot of anxiety lately, it's because they should have heeded a message or a sign, but they didn't. So it's almost like whoever's saying, I will wait for a sign from you, they were waiting, but they didn't actually take notice of the sign that came for them. We have Princess of Pentacles clarifying the King of Wands, along with the Sun and Princess or Page of Swords in the reverse. So there is light being shed upon a situation that may have gone to, legal issue status. With Page of Pentacles, this may have taken a long time for somebody to put together. So I don't know if that's necessarily somebody realizing who was doing what, or if somebody was trying to cause damage and it took them a long time to get there. But see, now we have the Tree of Life card coming out. So whoever did this, it was not a good decision. This is somebody who is trying to cause trouble for somebody who has only had good intent. And that is a very effective shield against somebody who wants to cause you harm. With the Lovers in the reverse, somebody is going to become very aware that they do not have the power that they thought they did. They may think they could make a choice and ruin your life, but that power will be stripped of them if that's what they are choosing to do with it. Five of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have something here in terms of competition, infighting, some kind of disagreement regarding somebody's loyalty or lack thereof. But we have karma here. Justice and the Fool. Somebody is caught up in their actions and will have to pay some consequence here for how they've acted. And then I totally agree with you, Joanna, and I know what you mean. I also really do love the Fool card, though, because it has this rad, I don't know, is it a calendar? Just a wheel? I don't know, but I like it. But the card that Joanna's talking about is this one right here, the Tree of Life. This is a really good card to have come out for your reading because it indicates that we've got somebody who has really figured out what's going on and understands, basically how the universe works. All right, this is the Gypsy Oracle. Foe in the reverse, conversation, misfortune in the reverse. So you've got people that are talking, right? We were saying the Eight of Wands is like kind of gossip or chatter about what's happened here. And it's almost like people are realizing that the person who tried to wish ill upon you is the person who's actually getting the bad consequences, not you. So we have Letter in the reverse, Servant, and Haughtiness. Somebody assumed that they would come out on top, assumed that they would naturally win. And it looks to me like there was some sort of failure in terms of communication that resulted in a different outcome than what this plotter had worked towards. Maybe, although I did have a Sagittarius reading maybe about a week ago. And then there's also the option for a personal reading if that's what you're looking for. You can email me at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com if you want that. Is she Ivan? Aww. Does she know you're husband and wife yet? Or is that like a surprise? We have Room. Faithfulness in the reverse, and Fortune. Interesting that we have Misfortune in the reverse and Fortune in the same column. Somebody was trying to say that you were somewhere that you were not. Or someone was trying to say that you were not somewhere that you were. I think it's more likely it was the first. And there was almost like a dependency here on somebody betraying you, somebody lying about you. And I think there was a change in perspective. Someone decided, this isn't exactly how I want to handle this situation. We're actually going to move to the Tarot Familiars. Apologies, guys, if I don't go as long as I normally do for this reading. Trying to help out my family with a hospital visit here. So we've got 5 of Cups, the Fool, and the Chariot. Yeah, somebody acted impulsively. They didn't wait for all of the information. So there's an issue here in terms of whether or not somebody let their frustration get the best of them. I think somebody moved before they should have, and it's going to have pretty bad consequences. We have King of Swords, Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands. So there seems to be some level of protection here, and it's going to come out in the format of somebody speaking the truth to defend this Queen of Cups. This does feel a little bit similar to the Libra reading I did earlier today, so you may want to check that out if you did not already see it. Are you guys going to have a duel? We have the Moon coming out again. We had it over here. There's information that's coming out. Somebody was trying real hard to hide their true nature or what actually happened. With the 2 of Pentacles, it feels to me like somebody was trying to perhaps take money in order to improve their financial situation. But I think really what I see here is somebody trying to make it look like someone else did what they did. Like almost like a copycat. Like if they look like you, they were trying to say it was you. With the Queen of Swords, there is some element of dishonesty here that is being corrected because of this protection. So somebody who doesn't want to go along with the charade anymore and doesn't feel like it's right to go up against you or whoever is being attacked here is willing to come forward with the truth. All right, we're going to grab a few from the Everyday Tarot, and then I think we'll call it there. At dawn. Oh, I hope you guys dress up in like 1700s garb too. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this feels like somebody who's trying to speak ill of someone else but failing to. We have the King of Swords because there's somebody else who is willing to say that it's a lie. And with the Temperance card, there's some element here that doesn't jive. So it's like somebody's trying to say that, you know, you had, I don't know, you had a t-shirt on, but your sunburn is actually, you know, showing that you had a tank top on. Like it just doesn't jive with what evidence is available, and they didn't really anticipate what they would run into here. With the Star in the reverse, the Tower, and the 6 of Cups, we have somebody who is being redeemed because a greater community or organization had some sort of instability and it's already had its problems. So they weren't able to go up against you. There's something here that was meant to crumble, and it's crumbling because it came up against you or tried to frame you for something. Death in the reverse. You are unstoppable is what I just heard. And somebody saw the truth. This could be like an investigator that looked into the matter and realized, you know, whatever information they found was vindicating for you. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. somebody was being unfair or somebody tried to take credit where there was no credit due. With the Six of Swords and the reverse clarifying the justice, whoever is meant to be punished for this or take credit for this is going to. Because there was somebody here who tried to frame another person. We have sabotage coming out with the Five of Swords. But with the Empress here, I feel like there's going to be a solid outcome to this. Whatever was supposed to happen, as far as this person is concerned that was trying to frame you or cause you grief, they're really just highlighting for themselves that they are not as good as you. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry for being brief, but I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.